And we are off. Once again, pairs with the Coda skin for Cadence. Do you just love watching Coda move slowly? How disgusting. We have Bloodshop on 1-1. Both racers have enough bombs to bomb for this. This is worth bombing for. Pairs, though, will not be able to get the extra heart container off of the magic carrot, sadly. So already being put at a foot behind. There's actually 5 races going on right now, that's actually insane. Squagus suit on Pairs' end, though. ZELLLOO has a Ring of Darkness, so we'll be able to clean that up entirely. I believe they took a shrine somewhere while I looked away for a second, which is very nice, then. That could be a good weapon. I don't see why you wouldn't check what that crossbow is. It's probably gold or something bad, but there are chances that it could be just a better dagger. Okay, ZELLLOO taking quite a few hits there. Is more tanky than Pairs, thanks to the building. Pairs! You don't want to miss that throw! Pairs! Pairs, just use a bomb! No! Okay, Pairs going down to death metal. Easily could have used the bomb there, made sure to just leave death metal. Lead death metal away from your dagger, and then bomb. Had an excess amount of bombs. You don't want to risk picking up the dagger there. You don't want to miss the dagger throw in the first place, especially. That was pretty disastrous. ZELLLOO has a very good weapon out of black, though. Pairs would have been. Even if Pairs survived that, not having this Obsidian Rapier here might be a pretty big issue. But none of that matters now because they died. And Ring of Feast swap for ZELLLOO. Right now, they'll pretty much just need some kind of healing, even if it's food. Doesn't need to be a constant source of healing, and they'd be in a very comfortable spot. Giving up their big digs for a speed shovel. A shovel of courage? Not sure if I like that, because big digs you can still big dig pretty quickly. And plus you're at 3 damage no matter what, which is always nice to have if you want to swap off to some base, but I mean you don't really want to swap off this ever. And a food shop for ZELLLOO will be very nice, using Fireball Tomes to clean up that Gluttony charm. Good stuff. Okay, ZELLLOO opting to skip the trapdoors, which is fine. Pairs is all the way back. Swapping off to Old Faithful won't be a bad choice either, given how much of a lead that they have, but they very much are comfortable with Rapier, so don't really need it. That's more of a preference thing based on a racer by racer basis. And we got all of our health back on ZELLLOO's side, so we cleaning it up. Yeah, I was about to question why would you pick up a pickaxe, huh? But ZELLLOO's I don't know what the thought process was. Forgetting they have a shovel or something, but they have had 2 better shovels than a pickaxe, so... And that's how you do a Zuma. I remember now. I tried to do it in one of my races earlier, and I just forgot, which is bad. So we have an Azuma coming out for ZELLLOO. Doesn't need more to build. That ogre is a pretty big hit there. No source of regen. Regen right now, any kind. Blood weapon. Because they are up to 3 damage even with blood weapons. Would be nice to have right now, I think. There's a peace shrine if they want to tap that, which they probably don't. They already have Ring of Peace anyways, unless they find some other weapon inside the shop or something. Then it might be worth just sacrificing that weapon to the peace shrine to heal up, but no, they're just moving on. Continuing to track forward, this build is already pretty safe. There shouldn't be too many hitches as we continue to go on, but they are definitely taking chip damage though, just slowly whittling down that health with no way to get it back. I would check purple there, that could be a good spell, like heal spell. Given that they are new to CoNDOR, maybe they aren't screen watching. That could be possible because they're still just continuing to go. Not like pure go-go, they're just going, just keeping pace. Bit of a weird beholder aggro situation there. Even more damage up after swapping off to Blast Helm there. They just get their health back, even though they left behind their sunglasses. I mean, damage back, I mean. That's what I meant. But yeah, Paris on the pushback though. It's simply not going to be enough given ZELLLOO is just making sure to keep their pace up. And onto Deadbringer with 3 hearts. It is left side spawn. ZELLLOO will off to do nothing. This is something, actually. This is messed up Japanese. Okay, good blast helm for protection there. Yeah, we got Japanese with pulse for the extra safety, and blast helm for the last bell. I'm not sure if that's what happened, but blast helm definitely for safety. Using the iframes. Their health is in not the best of spots. If things go horribly here, then Bears can definitely still take this, but at this rate, seeing how this fight's going so far, pretty much have this. Okay, not even being afraid of blast helm bombs. I mean the necro bombs because of the blast helm. Good build awareness. We have a pretty fast time of 9:05 race room. GG's. Definitely could have slow played a bit more, but Pear's pulling up a respectable pushback after that horribly tragic death metal. Nonetheless, we move on to our next seed. Slate is wiped clean. ZELLLOO, I'd say, played that very, very well. Definitely pushing within their wheelhouse there. And nothing more. Keeping it alive and keeping it going. Good combination of things to do. Staying alive and continuing on forward. Squega has a 6:48:49 race room time. So if you aren't watching TCF's channel right now, you are missing out on some things that are going down. Immediate food shop on both ends. It won't be the best to gluttony off of. ZELLLOO is not going to prep the throw immediately. If you see a food shop and you have a throwable, as soon as you jump into the food shop, you can immediately prep your throw and then throw up. And that's always consistent. After you do that, you jump left, you jump up, you dodge the bombs, easy. Free stuff. Right, ZELLLOO is in a surround situation there, but absolutely beautiful cookie iframes coming out from ZELLLOO. Pairs will not do the same. We'll have to just eat that hit, sadly. But that was absolutely beautiful out of ZELLLOO's end. Leprechaun for ZELLLOO. Will be able to get the luck charm. Pairs able to get his health back. Right, bit of a farm on Pairs. Not too much space to farm though. ZELLLOO also farmed for a bit. Not really, actually. Yeah, tier 1 cracked wall that ZELLLOO's is going to miss, it seems. Oh, never mind. Not gonna miss at all. Okay, good use out of Blast Helm to make this Dragon Shriner kill very, very safe. Choice of 2 rings, Regen and Peace. Oh, we have build divergence? ZELLLOO will opt for Peace. I don't hate that. Immediately losing the glass armor though. But that could have been a bigger hit than it seemed. But I'd still say Regen wins, but once again, and both rings are very, very strong, so it's a matter of preference. Both racers will check black for Titanium Spear, which is not bad at all. Hey, ZELLLOO! Yeah, shoving that black skeleton a bit. And heal spell on ZELLLOO's end. So this piece take could pay off huge, given that there is another source of regeneration for ZELLLOO. Who needs Ring of Regen when you got heal spell, right? Ring of Peace and yeah, I definitely take Peace and heal spell over regeneration. Some things are going on Pairs' side. That was a throw bomb. Throw Blast Helm bomb. So no need to scream completely. We got Pulse Spell for ZELLLOO as well. Pairs dropping the Flawless on whatever Deep Blues was. Yeah, very close race. Don't pick that up. Okay, Pairs, good job. Did not pick up Glass Jaw on accident. But both racers, nonetheless, even if accidentally picking that up, does have a replacement helmet. And slow Coda is so cursed. Anywho, Zello pushing up forward, taking the lead. Having much easier floors because of the Ring of Peace. Will throw a Pulse for a much faster kill than Pears is here, but Pears' throw double Blast Helm is not bad. Still, Pears going down in one bomb. This is the time where the bomb counts start mattering quite a bit. And doesn't have the monocle like Zello does either, to seek out for bombs easily. Like, well, there's one right here, for example. But Pears will find this one. Definitely do need to pick it up. So again, Zello taking the lead with the less enemy spawns. There is a Vault Potion! Pears probably knows, actually. Very smart there. Zello using the Armadillo to crack open the vault, making sure the bottleneck is very tight. Pears, however, is just gonna go. They need to go. Having the worst build, it's not a bad build, it's still competitive. But Zello in need of that health, definitely the right choice to take that potion. A super good pulse taking out that ogre. Who has screen terror? Is it on my end? Because I don't see any, if any. Wait, Pears isn't, speaking of screen things, Pears isn't playing with screen shake on. What is this? I guess you don't want to play Kodo with screen shake on, but Pears is in a hairy situation. Taking confuses left and right. And now it's up to Zello with a significant amount of safety. Maybe not the armor, but still. Oh, loot count update, thank you. Zello currently has 1. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, Pears needs to run this health to its fullest extent. Blast Helm, good Blast Helm use. I'm not sure if that was intentional, but they are desperately hanging on to their bombs. This King Kongo will take quite a bit of time because of that. Oh, is that Kodo with armor? Why is there Kodo with armor sprites, is the question I ask myself when looking at the sprite sheet. I guess this is the reason. So that we can have this monstrosity. Yeah. Zello continuing to push forward onto 5-3. That piece is putting in so much work, and having heal spell as well instead of Pears' regen is just better. Onto Dead Ringer, has Japanese strats coming out again. Japanese strats will go pretty swimmingly. There is a charm event for Zello, but this race is too close. Just continue on. You have more than enough protection, it seems. Okay, Zello waiting for the dragon to move, but then just jumping into it anyways. But as I said, has health to work with. Needs to be mindful of it, but not too mindful of it. Just fight the Necrodancer. And Pears is down as well. Trying to push this. .D coming in on Zello's side. That is a spoiler. I'm sorry for spoiling the result. But second loot goes to Zello with the race from time of 9:27. GG's. Right now, like, Zello has been putting on a pretty strong fight. Their other auto-gen match was pretty unfortunate. One of a very underrated player in the form of Flame Haze and got 3-0 swept in that. But eventually the elos will balance out as more data comes in. But GG's to both racers. Pairs putting up a good fight, even without the build edge. But ZELLLOO has just been running very good pace. Zone 5 death was definitely unfortunate, but they had to push. They had to exchange health for speed, and they did not have that much health to use. And it's never the food shop, unlike before, where it actually was the food shop. So maybe it sometimes is the food shop. No, that's not possible, is it? Huh. Okay, Pear's jumping right into a monkey. That's fine, given that there weren't any other enemies around. Pear's also taking a hit from the bat. This isn't good for Pear's. That's just a bad situation with that bounce trap. Unfortunately timed red dragon. ZELLLOO, however, will survive fine. Also not wasting any beats to eat the apple. Going to eat the apple on the stairs. And a free full heart container on 1-3. We take those. Oh, some bounce trap stuff going on ZELLLOO's side. That was a bit spooky, but they're handling this extremely well. Didn't need to kill that black skeleton. But they did anyways, who cares? Paris is on the same floor though, taking an early death, but able to come back. This spot right here is pretty scary for ZELLLOO, but Pears has a much easier time just funneling them all down that hallway. We have a bit of a fair and balanced situation. Pears also needs to watch out for this bounce trap. It can get pretty crazy. Yeah, Pears is just gonna back up away from that. ZELLLOO is having a pretty long death metal 1 fight, but it's going to be a flawless. Able to keep a bunch of headless skeletons around to minimize future spawns. Cleaning up the flawless for an excellent weapon once again out of the first boss in the form of a titanium rapier. Excellent weapon. I do say so myself. Pears needs this, does not mess up the throw. They know what weapon is in the black chest because they are screen watching, so it does not need to go back and pick up the dagger. Okay, what is ZELLLOO doing here? What's he want to check? Man, this is a costly shop check in terms of time and health taken. The health will come back, but yeah, that's a pretty worthwhile shop check that Pierce isn't gonna get, but it's not the most. It won't change too much with or without it. It definitely helps though. Right, Pierre's putting these lunges to good use. And will be the first down to Fortissimo 2. Shortly followed by ZELLLOO though. Oh, doing some rapier strats, that's some cool stuff. ZELLLOO will do the same thing. Definitely some cool stuff. Heal spell coming out of purple. Should even the playing field, even without the food and cookies for pairs. And here's a chance for a good ring as well. It isn't peace, it isn't gold. What could it be? Also a ring of becoming in the shop. Nice. But yeah, we have a bit of divergence here. And ZELLLOO managing to find magic chicken, which is a lot of health with those cookies to heal up to the requisite amount to get the maximum value out of that chicken. Hey, pretty big hits coming out on ZELLLOO's side will whittle their health down a lot, but does have the cookies in tow. That chicken, that magic chicken coming in to save ZELLLOO, actually. They wouldn't be out of health if it weren't for that, but they probably wouldn't play as aggressively, so... Either way, nonetheless, the magic chicken already shown its value. Pears is in a horrible spot. What is this? That's like 5 hot dogs and a bunch of beetles. And what was that? That is not fair. That is such a brutal 3-3. Unbelievable. Please work. It didn't work. How does it work? Nope, I'm too late. Way too late. Yeah, the nightmare just making everything much worse. It was already bad, but with the nightmare, with such limited visibility of whatever the heck you're going against, that's deadly. Also, Pears was not in a position to run away either. Pears is just gonna chill with Freddy. That 3-3. That was just... Oh, Pears is actually gonna lure the dragons. It's not even gonna try to run back. They got time. They got time. Thanks for the raid, TTF. Assuming Squega Ravio races. Or the BGM Squega races, I mean. Were exceedingly fast. My video encoding's off? Eh. One sec. Let's see. I think I know why. This, hopefully, is better. That is the worst food shop in the world. There's a super secret shop, though, but ZELLLOO won't check it. Could be something good, like heavy plate. Or maybe just not seeing it. Don't know. But yeah, ball's in ZELLLOO's court after an absolutely horrendous 3-3 on Pears' side. Oh, alright. I think changing my encoding should fix it. Because my computer was not strong enough to handle a game earlier. I had to change it. Fingers crossed. Yeah, ZELLLOO has the health to work with and heal spell. And a pack of holding filled with a bunch of various scrolls. Does not want to use enchant weapon though, given they already have the kind of rapier that they want. Torture balls pick up Has a space to build, doesn't need much more, of course. Is fine. That that electric arc on the push to the exit, just wiping out everything. Everything is clean. Just walk to the exit. It's free. Okay, we have a bunch of curse arts on ZELLLOO's side. Shouldn't matter too much. Does lose out on one heart though. We have a right side dead ring spawn, so it will be fast and easy left side scoots. We have butt puzzles coming out on ZELLLOO's end. Pairs on the run back with simply a War Rapier, which is an excellent combo to have, but not much more. So able to push back all the way to zone 4 after 3-3 death. ZELLLOO does have the shield scroll to get pretty significantly extended shield, and pairs will go down on the run back, leaving it all open for ZELLLOO to clean this up. And one more hit on the Necrodancer. Pretty extended shield, given ZELLLOO had to do butt puzzles, and also it's a mana shield. GG's, very fast races. Very good pace on ZELLLOO's end. ZELLLOO knowing exactly how hard they can push with the build they currently have, having 2 sub 10 times, even with deaths from sillypears, though the second race was definitely had pressure applied.